He's gonna try and bomb. It would be so funny if he tries to bomb DDR. Oh, it'd be so funny if he tries to bomb my DDR and I just sleep on the back end. It's 4 a.m. guys, the balance patch has just dropped, and finally we have Death Dealer Ray, who honestly looks like he's one of the more exciting characters to come to EpicSeven's balance patch this month. Otherwise, I know a bunch of you guys are probably kind of down in the pits because the patch wasn't exactly what you expected it to be, or all the removal stuff was kind of a headache, but we still have Death Dealer Ray. As you can see here, we have 24,000, 1,600 defense, 24,000 HP. We have counter resist set because I think the resist is probably going to be the more important thing here so that Ray doesn't get stunned, and obviously he has effectiveness buff himself, so with about 90 effectiveness, we hit most characters that we're trying to aim here. We're not trying to debuff characters like Destina, and honestly, so long as we get the Pestilence buff, there's other characters we're probably going to take, like Solitaria, that are going to do the heavy debuffing. I also have Celestine here because we're going to be countering a lot, and the counter sleep kind of sounds like it'll be funny, but we'll see, guys. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here because this guy decided to use, I guess, a Guiding Light, watch a Shuri. I guess I might be in kind of big trouble. I kind of don't want to get one shot. That would be really nice. But we do have Death Dealer right here. We also have Pillars just in case if things go down, but nothing should be injuring. At best, he one-shots the Pillars, but the Pillars isn't the real issue here. If Watcher Shuri ends up one-shotting the Solitaria, we could be in a bit of a pickle, but still, like, we get to strip, we get to debuff, and Pestilence and all that stuff should still be a pretty big issue. And we countered, which is great. So, nice sleep. All right, lucky. We have mitigation, though, and he has no attack buff. All right, Pillars ended up getting one shot here, but again, I don't know how relevant this is going to be. Like, we still have the horse, we still have injury. There's like 100 ways that we could deal with Lethe here. Okay, of course, he was gonna stun the Death Dealer Ray. This is such a weird composition. Okay, and it didn't end up working anyways. So if we end up debuffing even one character or one time, that would be great. Everyone got slowed. We run up the horse, and honestly, this is such a weird composition. I get what the idea behind the Guiding Light Watcher Shuri is, but that doesn't really usually work in practice. Everyone going to sleep should also be really good here. I don't think there should be enough effectiveness for them to deal with it otherwise. Yep, there's no effect resistance, or there's not enough effect resistance to stop me from one-shotting everything, and look at that. The injury's there. Lethe, I guess, could try soul burning into the Death Dealer Ray. I don't know if it's actually enough damage, or if it even matters, in all honesty. She's already lost half her health, so given that my Death Dealer Ray has about 23. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, if I slept through that, would have been so crazy, because then she wouldn't have been able to even press this button because she would have been asleep. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter though, because guess what? We're gonna throw the debuffs onto Lethe anyways. She's gonna lose even more health. I'm pretty sure everything at this point just gets venomed too. Look at all this. What is this? Injury. Everything's at half health. Like, there's no real threat here either. It's either he hits my LRK, who then gets more of a horse or has another horse opportunity, or it's Ray, who can potentially counterattack and Celestine my team back to. This is really annoying. Oh, that's another counter. Well, I'm sure that's not very fun or enjoyable. So we're just going to sleep this guy, and then he also gets one shot. Nice injury. He's slowed as well. And even with the Guiding Light, Lethe's out of gas. She's at 16,000 HP. I'm pretty sure everyone just gets one shot at this point. Yep. Okay. So, we do have one more proc of the toxic, and he just gave up. Even though Pillars, the real star of the show, let's be clear, got one shot. Death Dealer Ray's Pestilence, the poison. It was too much. Okay, so for whatever reason, I am fighting a cleaver again with Death Dealer Ray, which doesn't make sense, but it appears that the only people that are awake at this time, and it crit. It has crit. The Zeo crit me on the S1. I see. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Well, Well, we still technically have a chance here. All we have to do here is just sleep. Very good. Everyone gets reset. We get the speed buff. And Death Dealer Ray should put everyone to sleep again. And then we have LQC, one-shot everything. And Ray is here because he's cool and epic and awesome. And put everything to sleep and we should be in great spot. Put everything to sleep and we should be in a terrific, great spot where we're totally fine. Everyone took turns and yes, okay, perfect. Let's push up. Nice. This is actually pretty huge value if you think about it. Everything is pretty much like slept. This is kind of like a reverse Uno cleave basically. There's the detonate. I don't know if I don't think I saw any Elbrus or anything. And assuming we one-shot here and the Holy Sack doesn't go off, we should be fine. That's doing 12,000 damage, so everything should get one-shot. Okay, it didn't get one-shot, which is fine. But guess what? That pops. This soul burns sleep and injures. Okay, no barrier. But in a sense, even if you don't end up using her as a, even if you don't end up using Death Dealer Ray as a, you know, as an injury character, he kind of just controlled the hell out of that team. It just got one shot. I can't believe this works with anti-cleave. What? Hello, Connor here again with another episode of Why Am I Trying to Anti-Cleave with Ray? Well, as you can see here, hopefully we don't get one shot, but this guy has Caesarea into Ed, so maybe that should be fine. He's going to obviously one-shot my Last Rider Crow here, but what are we doing? This doesn't make sense. Okay, so there's obviously a bomb here. He's trying to do damage to my Lua, to my Last Rider crowd, but in all honesty, like, we all know what this is actually about. This is just about whether or not Ed gets one shot or if Ed can deal with the debuffs here. He's gonna try and bomb. It would be so funny if he tries to bomb DDR. Oh, it'd be so funny if he tries to bomb my DDR and I just sleep on the back end. That would be so good. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations, Bozo. That's what you get for trying to counter into Death Dealer Ray, okay? And now you have the Ed here who obviously is trying to... Ed is obviously trying to do his best. Wait! Another counter? Okay, this one doesn't matter as much, but... Like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? Like, thank you so much for trying to one-shot my team. Like, I get it. Like, I'm trying to rely on a Death Dealer Ray counter is also is really bad, right? In order to punish this team. But also, if what you're trying to do here is hit two characters that don't like being hit, and you're trying to like, okay, no, I know me trying to anti-cleave with Death Dealer Ray is really bad, but there's no way that this guy should be trying to pick Ed. Or there's no way this guy should be trying to fight Summertime Myceria into Ed and expect to win. Cause look at this. Look at this. Death Dealer Ray literally presses buttons, counterattack. Oh. Okay, the DFI didn't work there, but like, assuming I didn't get 15%ed, that was just another GG. And like what is this? What is this? What is this? Like, even Death Dealer Ray as a counter character into anti-cleave is also still winning. Like, I don't. What is this? What is this? Okay, so we have the trusty Conqueror Lilius, Mediator Coward, Solitaire, Death Dealer Ray combo. As always, I love C Lilius Hand Guy because those two obviously give Vigor and attack buff, and while I don't have anything here now, but we should still be in a pretty good spot because, again, if we're able to debuff and control this, especially if we're able to control and debuff the Summer Luluka, we should be in a great spot. I don't know if it's actually, we're probably just gonna end up using all of her. We're probably gonna try to proc and one-shot her here. We're probably gonna try and one-shot the Solitaire. We're probably gonna try and one-shot the Summer Luluka here anyways, right now, because there's nothing else to do. So that's fine. I wish I had a bit of a better damage dealer instead of Solitaire into the Ed, but it is what it is. That's fine. Okay, nice push up. The Ed obviously is going to... The Ed here can do a lot of damage to the Conqueror Lilius, but again, as with all Ed into Solitaire Death Dealer Ray matchups, a lot of it honestly just comes down to whether or not you can debuff or overload the character. Oh, and that's kind of not very good. Okay. Actually, this is fine. So we already activated onto the Ed. Ed just got activated, actually, for this turn. So he doesn't have anything else to do here. Now we can injure him. We can use Pestilence. And I think this next turn is going to be really, really, really big for us. Okay, so we get the Pestilence buff. Everyone gets to get pushed up. Euphine doesn't do anything. She has the Venom. She's already taking more damage. Honestly, what I actually want to do here is get as much damage onto the Summer Luluka as possible. Ed is also injured. That guy's also injured. All right, so here's the really big thing. If I can do enough injury damage, or if I can proc 2 sets of Venom here onto the Summer Luluka, and it gets one shot, that would be really, really good. Please? Okay. Wait a second, so I also apply Venom here? So if he isn't able to cleanse whatsoever, then we're just in a great spot now. Oh, nice. Okay, that was kind of a lucky dual attack. But that's okay. So, as I mentioned before, there's going to be a lot of putting things to sleep, detonating, and there's going to be a lot of like debuff control. We did just waste the Ed's debuff, if I recall. So if we push this up, the dual attacks are not mattering, by the way. Oh, wait, there's a restrict. I had so many buffs. I didn't even see the restrict at the top. Oh my god. Okay, that's still fine. So, we can apply the Venom here, or Venoms in general, and all of it should be popping at the same time. Look at this damage. I mean, it is Solitaria Death Dealer Ray. I get it, but it is against Ed. And it is against Euphine, and these are both characters that technically don't like getting hit, or they technically benefit from... They don't really care about getting hit, or they do kind of benefit from being hit. Okay, so the Ed is kind of up and running again, which is kind of a problem. So we're going to Soul Burn it, and hopefully he doesn't press any other buttons. This is a problem. Actually, no, I lied. This isn't a problem. So again, we have the debuff here. It will get cleansed, which is kind of a waste based off of what I'm doing now. But the Ed, 0 damage, kind of not a threat anymore. Death Dealer Ray, I think, should be able to clean this up with Mediator Cowrick. And now the Zeo has like a little bit of health. If he ends up hitting into the Death Dealer Ray, we have the counter and like magic sleep. Perfect. You literally can't do anything about this. Like, you're just hitting, like, it's literally the stop hitting yourself joke, like, or the stop hitting yourself meme, but over and over and over. This isn't that good, though. Ooh. Surely I'm not about to get, surely I'm not. Please don't punish me. Oh, it would be really, really bad if this is how the end game happened. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Oh! That was perfect. That was perfect. That was so perfect. She lost the turn. That was so perfect. That was so perfect. She just lost the turn. Oh my god. Counter set on Death Dealer Ray is so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so good. That was so good. That was so good. He's screaming. He's screaming. He's screaming. Okay. The heal was a little obnoxious, but Death Dealer Ray carried the entire fight basically here. Like every opportunity. Oh. Okay, actually, since there's no more trauma, this is actually not that big a deal. Especially if Ray puts him to sleep. Sleep? You cannot ask for more than this. You could not ask for a better showcase of Death Dealer Ray than this. Every time that something hits him, sleep, sleep, sleep. You get to sleep, and you get to sleep, and you get to sleep, and you want to punish me, and you want to hit me, and punish, sleep, 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 like, oh. And as you can see, guys, this character's sleep and counter and control combo looks really disgusting. Dare I say unethical. I had a great time playing this character. If you also have this character and you're finally happy with the changes that they've gave to him, which is that they just got rid of his focus mechanic. It was a bit too complicated in all honesty, and we finally have something a bit more simplistic that's also really useful. You have injury and you can apply it more easily, kind of like the way that people like to use Alencia. He is obviously going to be a bit more of a niche pick, on occasion, I think. Maybe people will end up wanting to use the Pestilence anyways, but the CR push, the sleep, it is kind of nice. The strips, he's a debuffer, and assuming there aren't any really big cleansers on the team, you know, like Shuna or something like that, or Destina, you could argue that using Death Dealer Ray, it could be good. Anyways, though, I enjoyed playing him, like I said, and I hope you do too. That's going to be it for this video, though, guys. Make sure to like, comment, turn the notification bell, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Death Dealer Ray, what build you have on him, if you like playing him, if you think he's actually good now, worth pulling. I don't know. Make sure to check out the rest of my platforms, Discord, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, etc. I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.